Hey man, what it is? This is Deem, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go the Cash App. I appreciate everybody who be showing support. Care if you leave 50 cents, a dollar, $10, 100. It's all appreciated. I wanted to talk about something that's been popping, and it's so funny, man. This is like that Spider-Man meme where they pointing at each other. Like this is just like that, man, and it's so crazy to see too. Well, one, I'm not even sure if either one of them is foundational Black Americans. I know Stephen A's not, but to see the pots calling the kettle black, you know, we having one of them shucking jiving fights out here, yo. I would say one word, but it gets you. They don't like when you say that word on TV. But as y'all see what it is, these dudes, man. And the craziest thing is everything Stephen A. Smith said about Jason Whitlock, I totally agree with. That's the craziest thing. A broken clock can be right twice a day. I'm just letting you know. A broken clock can be right twice a day. Stephen A. Smith was completely right. Jason Whitlock's been taking shots at that man since Lord knows when. Ever since he really kind of got off TV about 5 years ago. But like I know he'd been doing it prior to that. I could not agree more with everything Stephen A. Smith said. The funniest part is it's funny how Stephen A can see how Jason Whitlock is disparaging towards black people, and I think Stephen A in that soliloquy he said black people at least 35 times, and it's so funny that he can see just how much of a shucking jiver Jason Whitlock is, but can't see how much he be shucking and jiving. It's amazing, ain't it crazy how people are? People, listen, man, I work with people that say don't nobody do no work at the job, and they don't do no damn work at the job. You know, it's funny how people can see the issues in other, but not within self. And that lets you know if men really men or not. That's why I'm gonna make a video about both of these fools. Because neither one is, yeah, Jason Whitlock is worse than Stephen A, but both are so bad that the worst, when he said that he's the worst human being you could possibly know, Stephen A, you're not much far behind, sir. You do the same stuff Jason Whitlock do to others. You was talking about Jason Whitlock coming at you and Deion Sanders. You mean the same way you did Kyrie, sir? You mean the same way y'all did John Morant? You mean doing that? And then you lied. Then you said that you have never lied to us. Yes, you did. And you said stuff is never personal. You admitted that it was personal with Kyrie. After lying and saying it wasn't personal when Jay Williams called you out about it. He ain't been up there since, I don't think. You don't talk about your colleagues. Yes, you do. You don't remember going on Joe Budden podcast and telling everybody how terrible Max Kellerman was? I'm just saying, my guy, you're the same person that snaked Allen Iverson. But you want to talk about Jason Whitlock being a snake, my guy? You are not no better. For real, for real. You are just, if you better, you a tick better. But y'all both couldn't be around me. Y'all both, yay, Master Bossa. That's both of y'all. You ain't no better than him. And the sickness in it is that you think you better than him. And Jason, let me get on you, you fat donut eating Krispy Kreme. What day they said you know about all the snacks before they come out. it got Twinkies with glitter in them. That's you. You ain't no better. Because you think that you better than Stephen A. You actually think you good for black people. That's just insanity in itself. You think by kissing white daddy behind that is good for, we should just stop complaining. We like Deion Sanders. We shouldn't like Deion Sanders. We shouldn't. Jason Whitlock is so full of it. It's not even funny. Both of these guys are such hypocrites. Jason Whitlock told Tommy Sotomayor not to respond to Corey Holcomb. That some people not even worth it. But then he was out there attacking Deion Sanders every day and then wonder why Deion Sanders, I know you hear me out there, wonder why Deion Sanders wasn't saying nothing to him. I thought you shouldn't respond to people that's not on your level. And the craziest thing is, I know Stephen A. Smith was not lying about all the people that hate Jason Whitlock. I just want Stephen A. Smith to know it's a line of people like that that don't like you too. You ain't no better, sir. You ain't around the real dudes. Everybody you named, I barely like them. The people you say you close to, that's your colleagues that you rock with, I barely like them. You wasn't saying nobody that's real. And that's just how stuff work, I guess. But it's funny how the pot can call the kettle black. Neither one of y'all are better. Y'all both are bad. Y'all both will kiss whatever butt y'all have to be in whatever position y'all want to be in. Y'all both ain't honest about what's going on in Black America. Y'all both act like y'all are above people that y'all not. Y'all both do the same exact thing. Stephen A. Smith was on a tirade when Kyrie ain't want to take that shot. When Aaron Rodgers lied about it, he didn't go not even half as hard and then lied and said it wasn't personal with Kyrie. When we all could clearly see that this is the top segment every day. But when Josh Giddey thing came around, y'all barely wanted to talk about that. You needed more facts. It's crazy, ain't it? The pot calling the kettle, kettle, pot, kettle, kettle. Both of you dudes are 1A or 1B, if you ask me. Number one and number two. Y'all both are the greatest at being disparaging to real black men in America. And Stephen A., I partially claim you because you're not even FBA. You're an anchor baby. So it's all good. I understand why the Emmanuel Achos and the Stephen A. Smith, all of these dudes is just pure clowns, man. Yeah, they successful. Yeah, they getting money. Yeah, they on TV because they kissing a lot of butt to be in those positions. They gotta take the white argument inside. They gotta tell y'all why black people, we shouldn't be doing this and we shouldn't be doing that. No, what we shouldn't be doing is growing up to be Jason Whitlock and Stephen A. Smith. I would never want my son to be Stephen A. Smith or Jason Whitlock. Neither one. Neither one of you fools. And then Stephen A. Smith, you got the nerve to talk about how Jason Whitlock looked. Sir, you ain't no damn supermodel. The pot calling the kettle black. I know, just in case neither one of you both of you need to hear this, Stephen A. Smith, Willie D got a whole song about you and Charles Barkley. You not no better, sir. He put all y'all in the same song. All y'all do is talk down on black men in America. That's all y'all do. Y'all never go at your white counterparts the same way. Never. Never. Never put a white athlete under the same scrutiny. And then y'all will be the first to respond when somebody points that out and talking about, yeah, I hear black people saying this, that, and the third. Y'all got to understand, I don't give a damn what y'all think. That's you. That's you, Stephen A. And Jason Whitlock, you are just the biggest piece of disgrace and goo and grease that there is, sir. You just a piece of, you literally came on, I never forget this, y'all. He came on Colin Cowherd's show when all that stuff was happening with Kaepernick, with a big American flag thing wrapped around him, talking about how much black people trying to feel bad for Kaepernick, and black people always think it's racism and we always feeling bad for ourselves, and I shouldn't have that victim mentality. It's funny. How can you say somebody has a victim mentality that's actually a victim? That's like saying a woman that was mistreated, that got touched or something like that, has a victim mentality, like she wasn't actually a victim. Do you understand they sentence people for doing things to victims in courtrooms? They try to act like both of these guys. Now, Stephen A. not as bad when he picks and chooses when it comes to police brutality. Like, put it like this: the only way that Stephen A. Smith will take a black side of the argument is if it's so egregious that he know he would be crucified, literally. Even though he's done this still the other way, but most of the time, if it's something super egregious, he's going to take the black side because he don't want to have to deal with that. But other than that, he's going to be trying to whistle blow the whole time. The whole time. He's going to be trying to shuck and jive and kiss booty the whole time to make everybody else around them feel comfortable. Jason Whitlock, if it has anything to do with black people, no, he's going to take the opposite argument. That's why I said everything Stephen A. Smith said. I totally agree with. If Jason Whitlock if there's a black issue in America, Jason Whitlock has never took on the black issue. He's always told us that that we act like victims, that we don't address our culture, that our culture is trash. He'll bring up hip hop music and black on black crime. He one of those shut up and dribble type guys. He's one of those. The new generation is terrible and don't know nothing. But you can't even get it popping. You so bad that the new generation don't even want to deal with you. That's why your views is low. You don't even know how to connect to the new generation. You know the new generation y'all talk about? You know they all becoming adults now. Like, you know they getting in their 20s, late 20s, early. You understand? You don't even know how to connect with those people. And it's sad because you got two dudes who are a bad example for us as a people fighting with each other. That lets you know that the devil is always working and that God is working as well. It's so funny how both of them could see faults in each other. Where Stephen A. Smith, your Jason Whitlock argument, you just kiss booty. You just kiss white booty and to do anything to sit up there and be on TV. And Stephen A. Smith has the same argument in reverse. But just that, yeah, you'll kiss all the white booty. You'll do whatever they tell you to do, and it still ain't work. Stephen A. Smith is actually bragging on Jason Whitlock about who can kiss booty better. Literally. Who could be yeah boss, yes master first? Who's better at it? And that I achieved it. They love me so much, they give me a show. You tried to do it and they still ain't like you. And to be honest, they both are right. That's the craziest thing. They are both right and both so wrong. Y'all know what this is, man. This is deemed by any means. And try your best not to wake up and be Stephen A. Smith and Jason Whitlock. Have a little more pride in yourself. Don't wait till you're in your late 50s to try to have some bravado and start trying to address issues and act like you don't need nobody now. When you was the main guy kissing booty, doing everything you can to get back in the ESPN good graces when they fired you the first time. The pot's calling the kettle black, kettle black. It's amazing to me. And that goes to show y'all how fake this world is, that people can point at each other about what the other person is doing. And they both can't see that they both doing the same goddamn thing. Crazy. It's amazing to me that Stephen A. Smith thinks he's a better man than Jason Whitlock. That Jason Whitlock thinks he's a better man than Stephen A. Smith. If you ask me, y'all both two pieces of shit. That's my opinion. Y'all already know what this is, man. Deemed by any means.